Shalom. Welcome to Challenging Torah. Our Challenging Torah this week is about Sukkot because we are in Sukkot, Zman Simchatenu, as we are told in the texts. Zman Simchatenu means time of our joy. Sukkot is all about joy. Not the kind of happiness of Purim, but that deep inner joy that comes from having finished, if you're part of the Malibu Jewish Center and Synagogue, an amazing high holiday where we are so happy to be with each other, to be in unity, to feel cleansed, to feel good about our community. And we are commanded to sit together. Leishev b'sukkah. It's not about building the sukkah. It's not about walking by the sukkah and going, oh, how beautiful. It's about all of us during this week need to sit together, study, eat, pray, be in the sukkah. Zman Simchatenu, we are to be as happy, we say in the sixth of the 7 wedding blessings, as we were in the Garden of Eden. And the sukkah is like a chuppah, we know. It's a fragile, open to the skies. We can see and witness what's happening inside. It's not closed. And it's a very, very fragile structure, just like the fragility of our lives, which we have acknowledged, unatan et tokef, on Yom Kippur. It is a time not only of Zman Simchatenu, but a time of unity. The entire Sukkot holiday, it is said, brings all the energy of the year in these 7 days. What's the year going to be like? Well, we'd better stay in the Sukkah and not watch presidential debates, because that's not the energy we want for the year, that's for sure. On the other hand, we want this energy of sitting and being in a space of unification. We say, Fros alenu sukat shlomecha. In back of me is a banner that I keep in my office that says, spread over us the shelter of your peace. I know I'm bending down, but you can see it, right? We ask that shelter be spread over us. And fros is an interesting word. The root also means to divide as well as to spread. And so we ask, are the children of Israel divided from everyone else? Is it chosen people? And the answer here is, for the days of Sukkot, there were 70 bulls, which is a huge amount, one for each of the 70 nations that were sacrificed. We brought in the energy of the year, not just for the Jews. We brought in the rain of the year, which we do at the very end of this holiday on Shmini Atzeret, not just for the Jews. It doesn't just rain in our little piece. We do it for the world. This is the most universal of Jewish holidays. Only afterwards, Shmini Atzeret is the 8th day, where God says, okay, we did all the work for everybody else. Let's just sit and have a cup of tea together and sit with me. Just sit. They said you shouldn't even sit in the sukkah. You should just be under God's sukkah. But that we sit with God together. It's a moment of atzor, of stopping, of pause, of contemplation, before we take out the Torah, re-roll, and start all over again. The main image of Sukkot, we know, is the lulav and the etrog. Lulav, the gematria, equals chayim, which is life. As we shake up the energy of the world, shake it up, north, east, south, west, up and down. And we shake up the energy as we bring in this energy of a new year. And there's much, much symbolism, mostly, like in Passover, the matching mirror to this round of holidays. There's a spring round and a fall round. We are at the end of the fall round. There is a symbolism of 4, as in Yud He Vav He, the name of God, the 4-letter name of God. And we have 4 species that are held together. It is a etrog, which is a citron that is grown specially in Israel. $65. It's a lemon if you take this off, right? So you have to be very careful for the pitom, that little nipple that attaches it to the tree. That needs to stay to keep it kosher. 1, 2, the palm. 3, the myrtle. 4, the willow. And we bring all these together as we shake to the directions and we ask that energy flow towards us. Obviously, we have symbolism of 4. We can do a lot with it. It's said that this is the heart, this is the spine, these are the eyes, the myrtle, and the willow. The willow is the lips. And we bring all these parts of the body together. We bring all kinds of people together. We say that taste equals learning in the Talmudic explanation, and smell equals good deeds. And so the myrtle has smell, except when it dries out like this one, but no taste. And the willow doesn't have either. The etrog has them both. This one has only the taste, but no smell, right? So we bring all of these 4 together as we shake them to the directions. We bring the community together. There's space in our community for those who have learning, those who have good deeds, those who have everything, which we hope are most of our members, and those of you who don't do any of the above, but feel like we can dial in on this internet every once in a while and be a participant. You are more than not only welcome, you are held into the community. Our lives are fragile. The sukkah is there to remind us that rain can fall inside of the sukkah. May it be so in our time in California. We are here to eat, celebrate, be joyful, and mindful that our lives are as fragile as a shaking leaf, but that we are filled with joy in every moment of our breath. Have a good Sukkot, have a Shabbat Shalom, and I hope I see you in the Sukkah. Shabbat Shalom.